Indeed, it is, I consider to be an honor and privilege to address this august gathering consisting of the faculty members and students of this renowned historical university, which has contributed so much for the growth of Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in the field of academy, producing great scholars. Of course, today's function is focused on the revival, establishment of legal clinics in Jammu and Kashmir, with a active role to be played by University of Kashmir and students and faculty members, for which I must convey my heartiest congratulations to the Vice Chancellor, who has taken a lead role in this, and also to the head and dean of the School of Law, and particularly to Dr. Mohammad Yassin Wani, who has been taking a key role in this. Of course, this is not to underplay the role played by all others in the university and also the students who have been part of this NALSA movement. Just at the beginning, we heard this NALSA theme. Unfortunately, we could not show the video. It was, if I remember, this was launched by the NALSA when Honorable Justice T.S. Thakur was the executive chairperson of NALSA. It's a very moving and a very inspiring video short clip which cuts across the entire country how the NALSA and the State Legal Service Authority and the District Legal Service Authority and also at the Taluka level are trying to reach out to the people to have access to the justice. I would invoke this verse, I would consider a verse, the preamble, when I start my speech. This preamble to the Constitution of India, we know this Constitution is very bulky, but yet these few lines encapsulates the ideals, the principles which has laid the formation of this Constitution and also which will guide us in our day-to-day life as a member of this country. Very short, but it gives a clue of how we intend to lead our life as citizens of a free country. It starts with these words, we the people. Of this, we the people, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into sovereign democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens, very important, to secure to all its citizens, everyone in this country, rich, poor, underprivileged, deprived, illiterate, discriminated, every citizen. What we have placed to ourselves? Justice. What kind of justice? Social, economic, and political. Justice in all encompassing. Liberty of thought. What kind of liberty? Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. And also we had place to secure to all the citizens equality of status and opportunity. It's a wonderful kind of preamble which gives a gist of what we intend to do as free citizens of this country. And of course, we have to secure fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and unity and integrity of the nation. This solemn pledge we made in 1949 and we implemented in the next year on 26th of January. That's why we celebrate 26th January every year in memory of this actual application of the Constitution. Now, how to secure to all citizens? We have more than 1.4 billion of population. We all know. There's still large number of people in this country after having obtained independence. Still, 75 years down the line, we still have many people who are absolutely unaware of the rights and privileges which have been granted, not by law also, but by the society in general. That's a big challenge. We are always accustomed to thinking Constitution always linked with courts, lawyers and judges. It is a misconception. Constitution is for everybody. It is a basic document. It is a basic guiding document for everybody, whether he's a lawyer, a judge, or a law student. I understand majority of the audience today are law students, but there may not be also law students. But this document, this Constitution is equally important and significant, not only for the law students, but also other non-law students, because it gives us a glimpse of what the ideals and principles which will guide us in our day-to-day life. Well, I'll just go a little bit to the next. I will not take much of time. These are all purely academic in nature. Fundamental rights, we go to the next, touch. But yes, next slide would be, yes, we remember as students of law, the most important parts of the fundamental right. That is Article 14, right to equality, Article 19, freedom, Article 29, 21, right to life. They are core of this. Without these, perhaps all other rights would pale into insignificance. What we call, and this, as law students and lawyers, we deal with these three articles the most perhaps in our. We all know that yes, fundamental rights are guaranteed. This is something which took a lot of time for me as a student of law to understand what is the meaning of guarantee. How fundamental rights are guaranteed. Guarantee is something which always associate with the goods, commodities which we purchase in the market. Guaranteed a good product. If a defect is there, it can be replaced. What does it mean by this expression, fundamental rights are guaranteed? By this we mean that all these fundamental rights, if there is a violation of it, we can always approach the court of law and the court will ensure that your fundamental rights which have been breached, which have been violated, is restored. That's the meaning of guarantee.
The topic for today's deliberation is establishment, revival and operation of legal aid clinics in Jammu and Kashmir. At the outset, I must remind all present in this August gathering that the legal aid is neither help nor a charity, but it is a fundamental right and backdrop of justice ensured by our founding fathers in the preamble of the Constitution. It is not only a duty, but also an obligation of all the stakeholders to uphold and keep the promise made by the every single citizens to ensure that there shall be no discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, color, region, or religion as far as access to justice is concerned. To achieve this project, the focus of legal aid is on the distributive justice, effective implementation of welfare benefits, and elimination of social and structural discrimination against the poor. Thus, legal aid strives to ensure that the constitutional pledge is fulfilled in its letter and spirit, and equal justice is made available to the downtrodden and the weaker section of the society. It will not be correct to claim that the goal of the legal aid movement has been achieved, as there is a wide gap between the goal set and met as on date because of lack of required legal awareness and outreach. And one of the major obstacles is geographical vastness of these great nations. But this does not mean that the legal aid movement has not achieved any milestone. We are all familiar with the evolution and development of primary health centers or village clinics in the Department of Health. Legal aid clinics are basically an adoption and an effort of replicating the concept of primary health centers or village level clinic, where a person is attempted to be provided first assistance for his or her quest for justice. That may be in the form of advice or aid or assistance. Legal aid clinics are intended to be provide legal relief easily accessible to the indigent and backward sections of our society at their doorsteps, which are manned by paralegal volunteers, penal and pro bono lawyers engaged by the Legal Services Authority, who have sense of commitment, sensibility, and sensitiveness to the problems of common people. Paralegal volunteer connects an ordinary citizens in need of help with the lawyer who renders assistance and advice in case the question pertains to complex legal issues. The main thrust of legal aid clinic is to provide the basic legal services like legal advice and assistance in drafting of notice, replies, applications, petitions, etc. The lawyer manning the legal aid clinic will also attempt to resolve the disputes of the people in the locality, preventing the disputes from maturing into litigations. This will provide the lawyer in the legal aid clinic an opportunity to understand the difficulties faced by people in the distant villages for access to justice. As per NALSA Legal Aid Clinic Regulations 2011 and the instructions from time to time, the legal aid clinics are established in all the districts, in all the jails, law colleges, universities, villages and other community centers such as police station, juvenile justice institutions, old age homes. The jail clinic are functioning in the jails from a demarcated places provided within the jail premises, whereas the other clinics are functioning in the premises provided by the local self-government institution, such as Panchayat, municipality, revenue office, etc. Penal lawyer and PLV are attached with these clinics to interact with the villagers to explain them the benefits of various welfare schemes formulated by the government and the legal services institutions and encourage them to resort to Lok Adalat mechanism for amicable settlement of their disputes. Legal aid clinics also act as an important source of information and assistance to the citizens to access to the beneficial and social schemes provided by the government. As and when a legal aid seeker approaches the legal aid clinic with some grievances, the paralegal volunteers, with the help of panel lawyer, provided suitable legal advice for address of his grievances and even help him to draft the necessary applications and submit it to the concerned authority. The PLVs also play a vital role in extending assistance to secure necessary documents from other departments. Like rest of the country, the legal aid clinics have been established in Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, and as on date, there are more than 220 clinics functioning across the length and breadth of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. I am glad that many such clinics are functioning in different schools and colleges. Besides that, we have 197 legal literacy clubs functioning in different schools of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir with an aims and objective making young students aware of basic laws and their legal responsibility in society. The legal aid clinics in all villages across the UT of Jammu and Kashmir must seek the help of local body institutions such as the village panchayat, not only for the purpose of accommodation but also for creating awareness amongst the people of the villages.
Really, it's a great occasion for all of us to have been gathered over here, and I welcome you all to this important occasion where we are discussing a very important topic, which is revival of legal aid clinics in Kashmir. This event is very significant because we have with us for the first time in our university the Honorable Chief Justice N. Koteswar Singh as well as Justice Tashi Raban. Indeed, a great pleasure for us to have honorable judges to share their valuable insights on this very important program. The valued presence of Honorable Chief Justice and Justice Rabastan here, despite their immensely busy schedule, is a testimony to their unwavering concern and commitment for the welfare of youth, especially our young students from the School of Law. I'm glad that a School of Law is implementing this important project, which essentially involves three important components: establishment, revival, and operation of legal aid clinics in Kashmir. I must say that our School of Law has a rich legacy of producing legal luminaries who are serving in different important capacities, not only at the national level, but international level too. Some of its alumni have risen to become honorable chief justices, honorable justices, and distinguished lawyers of the Supreme Court and high courts in different parts of the country. From the day I assumed the charge of this university as the Vice Chancellor, this issue of legal aid clinics has been on my mind in view of its immense societal importance in the fast-changing scenario concerning justice delivery, legal education, and legal literacy. Legal aid clinics were very much operational in our School of Law for few years from 2012, and our students from the department did quite well to spread legal awareness in different villages and schools across the valley. I very much remember that in coordination with different departments and even at the government level, many legal literacy programs were organized. As a result of starting of these clinics, our university had also bagged 2 projects from the Union Ministry of Justice. However, due to certain unfavorable circumstances, including COVID-19 pandemic, these legal aid clinics couldn't continue with the same pace. Therefore, we are here to revive the same and ensure the benefits of legal aid clinics reach the people at grassroots levels, which is very important. I am confident that our young law students will fully involve themselves for this social cause. From the perspective of an academician, I see legal aid clinics serving the twin purpose of imparting practical training to our young law students on the applicability of law and also in promoting their active involvement in educating people from underprivileged and weaker sections of society about their legal rights and entitlement to help increase their access to justice. We all know that the country's justice delivery system is today undergoing a digital transformation. Just 4 days ago, the Union Minister of Law, Mr. Kiran Rijiju, said that rupees 7,000 crore budget has been allocated by the Union government for a project on e-codes to make the country's judiciary fully digital and paperless. Information and communication technology, including now artificial intelligence, is being applied more and more in judicial domains to increase people's access to justice. Alongside, these strenuous efforts are being made to reduce the pendency of cases across various courts. Our eminent legal luminaries present here would be well aware of the fact that the backlog of cases in district and subordinate courts is reported to be heading towards a staggering 5 crore mark, going by the official figures, and nearly 70,000 cases are reported to be pending in the Supreme Court alone. The point is, amid this ongoing digital transformation in the country's judicial landscape, coupled with huge pendency of cases, the case for having strong, fully functional and proactive legal aid clinics become all the more strong. We therefore need to see how best we can utilize our young students, paralegals, scholars and pro bono lawyers to go to the remotest parts of the valley under this important project to raise awareness on legal rights and entitlements of the people, including specially abled women who need our equal attention and focus. I am sure with such robust mechanism in place, we will see greater legal literacy at grassroots level to enhance people's access to justice. Such projects, I believe, help the university to fulfill its larger mandate of connecting with the society directly. Our university today has taken lead in implementing the National Education Policy 2020, which promotes this connect of universities with the society to address a host of social and environmental problems. I take pride in saying here that our university today figures among top 100 universities in the country, besides holding the distinction of being accredited as A+ university by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council. We are also amongst 15 institutions chosen to host a Youth 20 event on climate change next month under G20 programs.
Assalamu alaikum, very good afternoon, and a warm welcome to all of you to this inaugural ceremony of the project on establishment, revival, and operation of legal aid clinics in Jammu and Kashmir. Free legal aid service is an inalienable element of reasonable, fair, and justice procedure. School of Law, University of Kashmir, today on 11th April 2023 is holding inaugural ceremony of the legal aid project on establishment, revival, and operation of legal aid clinics in Jammu and Kashmir. This project aims to raise legal awareness amongst the people and in particular to educate weaker sections of this society. It will raise legal awareness about rights, benefits, and privileges guaranteed by social welfare legislations and other enactments as well. As various administrative programs and measures initiated in this regard. The project will be committed to bridging the gap and making legal service accessible to all segments of our society. It is a momentous occasion for the School of Law today, as we are privileged to be hosting the Honorable Chief Justice of High Court of J&K and Ladakh. It is a real moment in the annals of School of Law when the leading rights of the judiciary have graced us with their august presence. Honorable Shri Justice N. Koteswar Singh, Chief Justice High Court of J&K and Ladakh, and Honorable Shri Justice Tashi Rabastan, Judge High Court of J&K and Ladakh, your presence today is a source of inspiration for the students as well as faculty of the School of Law, University of Kashmir. We in the School of Law have constantly strived to promote excellence in the realm of promoting legal education in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The School of Law is one of the oldest institutions of legal learning in North India, boasting of the chapter 4. The school has over the years produced judges, legal luminaries, academicians, and bureaucrats who have made a mark in the society. We in the School of Law have been at the forefront of promoting access to justice to all. And in this endeavor, we have cultivated a practice of conducting a variety of off-campus activities like legal literacy programs, legal aid workshops, and awareness programs. Constitution of India under Article 39A mandates for free legal aid to the poor and the weaker sections of the society. Article 14 and 22, Clause 1 also makes it mandatory for the state to ensure equality before law and a legal system which promotes justice on a basis of equal opportunity to all. In view of these constitutional provisions, National Legal Service Authority of India was formed on 9th November 1995 under the authority of the Legal Service Authorities Act 1987 to provide free legal service to deserving candidates. Today's inaugural ceremony marks the start of one such endeavor to promote the ideal of justice for all. The legal aid clinics envisaged under the project will act as a catalyst for providing legal services to downtrodden and needy sections of the society.